Hey guys, RC Flyer 85 here. Today we're going to be checking out the FuriBee FUUTON 200. This was sent over to me courtesy of GearBest. Let's go ahead and check it out. First, I'm going to give you a look around this box. It's a very nice box. Everything comes pretty much put together inside the box. The only thing you're going to need to do is put on the Vtx Antenna. It has your features and your specs on the back. So let's go over a couple things real quick. It's rocking the Holy Bro Kakoot all-in-one flight controller. It has OSD built in. It's got a dedicated boot button. It's got a 600 milliwatt 40 channel VTX, so lots of power there. May not be the best if you're in a racing environment, but a lot of power for a very good clear picture if you're by yourself. It's got input voltage 7 to 42 volts, so we're talking 2 to 6S input power. Of course, you want to rock this on a 4S plus, 120 amp max on the PDB. You have a 5 volt and 3.3 volt for you guys out there who need 3.3 volt for your receivers. Of course, it comes with BL Heli and it comes with betaflight. Little specs on the board. You got the 60-50 gyro, which is it's all right. ESCs are 20 amp with 30 amp burst, 2205 2500 motors, comes with 50-40 tri blades, and dry weight of 265. Let me say that again, a dry weight of 265 grams. And that's going to be key to this entire review. Let's go ahead and show you what's in the box. It's not an unboxing because quad's not in here. But I did want to show you, it comes with these awesome instructions, which actually tells you how to set up, install, update betaflight. Gives you a nice component overview. Shows you what every pad is, in case you need to do some repairs. Here you have the underside of the board, I believe. And you have your features that were on the outside of the box. You have your specs that are on the outside of the box. And it also has receiver binding instructions for FrSky, FrSky, and fast binding receivers. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, it comes in the box. As you can see, it's not in here, but it has space for. It comes with the props on. Comes with a spare set of props. Comes with a spare battery strap, and what else was in here? And a couple zip ties. And you also get a little channel diagram for your VTX. Okay, get that to focus here. All right, so that's what you get in the box. Let's jump into the meat and potatoes of this. Toss that to the side. Okay, so here you have the quad. It's not the best lighting again. Now the things I've added to this so far. I've added the X6b receiver, the FrSky X6b receiver. Quick tip on that. I have one of the old ones that don't support the failsafe right, but instead of setting the failsafe for the throttle channel, set the failsafe for your disarm switch, and you should be good to go. It works pretty much the same as a regular failsafe. So it's just going to disarm it. All right, that's just a little quick tip if you're rocking the X6b receiver like me, one of the older ones. Of course, I had the zip ties right here for the antenna mount, and I had the included GoPro adapter. Now, this does come with this GoPro adapter, but as you can see, I've actually modified it. I shaved off the front because, of course, I don't have a GoPro. I rock my Mobius, so I didn't need the front post, so I just shaved it off with my Dremel. But it does have that GoPro / RunCam 3 mount, and that's about it. That's all I've added to this. So it's 265 dry weight. And let me go ahead and show you guys what it is now that I've added my receiver. Hope you guys can see that. Try to get it to focus here. Okay, so 286.55. That is my dry weight minus the battery. Now, for reference, let me get the other build I just finished. Can you guys see that? Dry weight. 348. Big difference from 286 or whatever. 286, 285. Big difference. And let me tell you what that big difference does. That makes this thing fly awesome. I'm telling you guys, this is the best quad I have flown out the box, bar none. And honestly, it's on par or better than anything I've built to date. Now, why is that? Because this is, of course, it's the Gear Best. It's a ready to fly. You can also get it in bind to fly. And these motors, no one knows what these are. They're really flat motors. They perform pretty good. I wouldn't say they're super top of the line. I wouldn't say anything in here is super top of the line. Of course, you see the price. The price currently is $206 for the plug and play, $216 for the bind and fly. We'll have links down below. Every click helps. Appreciate it if you use my links. But back to this. This is all pretty much middle of the line equipment. It's not super expensive, of course. But here's the thing. It works. And when I say it works awesome. The picture I get back from this VTX, perfect. It's perfectly clear. It's a lot better picture than most of my other quads, honestly. It's nice and clear. Camera performs perfect. I don't know what it is. It doesn't really have a name on it, but it performs perfectly. Motors, while not super high end, perform perfectly. And all of that flight performance comes back down to it's so lightweight. It's 4 millimeter thick arms. I'm not really sure about top plate, but it's 4 millimeter thick arms, nice and sturdy. Don't have no flex in these, and it just flies awesome, guys. It's really hard to explain it. Well, it's not hard to explain. It's so light, and the thing about being so light is that these motors, when these motors start spinning up, it can make corrections more easily because it's so light. It's very nimble. It flies through the sky with a lot of grace. And it's just hard to explain, guys. It's just, it flies so good out the box. It's ridiculous. Now, I'll have video up, or maybe I've already had video playing, but I have just a tiny bit of prop wash. And I'll say this, my prop wash only comes out when I have on my Mobius. So when I throw on that extra weight from the Mobius, that's when I get my prop wash. And when I fly this thing around without my Mobius on, it's like hardly anything. It's just almost perfect. And these are stock settings, of course. I could probably tune out the prop wash with my Mobius, but I just want to fly this thing stock out the box, just throw in my receiver and go. And this thing is just freaking awesome, guys. I probably said awesome like 10 times now, and it's deserving of it. It really is like so impressive out of the box. Performance, the cost for the performance is awesome. There I go, awesome again. You can't beat it. Honestly, there's not too much more to say about this. It comes with, let's see, a few things I probably missed. Let's try to get this light on over here. Give you a little better look. So you get your little camera mount, adjustable camera mount. It has a little curved groove for a Swift if you want to swap out for a Swift type camera, run cam camera. As it is right now, it's just in there with pressure, and it's pretty locked in there, guys. It's a nice mount. Surprising. Well, actually, no, it's not just pressure. Sorry, excuse me about that. It is actually a screw right there, and it's locked in pretty good with just that center screw. As you can see, you see your flight controller down here. This is my X6b right here on top. Got a couple layers of double-sided sticky tape in between, and it's just stuck down there. And it's not going anywhere. It's pretty solid. Like I said, I added these zip ties because you see there's little sticky pads under the ESCs, but they're not aligned correctly. I guess that could be a negative. They're not aligned exactly underneath the ESCs, so I don't trust those throwing a zip tie. Of course, I had a bunch of yellow zip ties, which went perfectly with this build. You see a little better look at the GoPro mount there. As you can see, I say shape out the front. I love mounts that have the battery strap right here, so that's pretty awesome. Give you a better look at your VTX. Got your one button right here for changing your channels and your bands. Got your 8 LEDs on the back, which is very nice for orientation. And that's about it. Does come with this VTX antenna, FuriBee Vtx antenna. I believe it's right hand circular polarized. Comes with these lock nuts. They are directional, so keep that in mind. Like I said, 5x4 props. Comes with this nice battery strap, and it also comes with this anti-slip pad pre-installed. So like I said, guys, this is the plug and play. Take it out, throw your receiver in, you're good to go. And I don't know how many times I can say this, but I'm gonna say it one more time. This thing is awesome. It flies great. Not much more to say here, guys. Go ahead and wrap this up. I'll say this. In closing, do yourself a favor. Get you one of these. In the forums, I see a couple guys even buying more than one of these. This thing really deserves that much attention. If you never heard of it, you should have, because this thing flies awesome. I mean, even look at my notes. Look at my negatives. I was like, I really am hard pressed to find a true negative about this quad, because it flies so nice out the box. Anyways, guys, go ahead and wrap this up. It's not too much more to say. I hope you guys enjoy. If you got any questions, please drop them down below. And as always, thanks for watching. See you next time.